Alright guys, welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video. So on today's video we are going to be sitting down and dissecting this celebration. Now I did do a preview of this celebration before we knew what was coming out. I did that with Alex that does the Global Gang podcast. But I've not got him today. I have another guest on the channel, somebody that's on here quite a lot, so I'm not going to give him any special introductions because you know who he is. It's Gacha, if you want to say hello bud.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's fun to be on Hayzink's channel again. It's about time. Hasn't hit me up in a long time, so.
It's been an absolute eternity, mate. Absolute eternity. You've not been on since I last bet you in a race, I don't think. Have you ever beat me in a race? Oh, you beat me once in a race. I think I bet you like 5 times or something because you suck. But anyway.
Well, no, if we're actually counting, I beat you on my channel. And then when we did the 4-way race, I beat you twice in the 4-way race.
You never won any of those? Oh, wait a minute, so you're going to count second places? Nah, man.
Yeah. I'm counting those.
Nah,
you gotta count them.
Dial it back. Right, so obviously, Dokkan is showing its exploding gratitude, which sounds a little bit fucking filthy if you ask me, for the Dokkan thank you celebration. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to go down here, look at what we know about the celebration so far, maybe do a little bit of speculation about what we think's coming in the next part of the celebration, and we're going to take a little bit of a look at what you need to be doing for the upcoming chain battle. Yay! Chain battle! Are you excited, Gacha?
I love chain battle.
Oh, it's the best mode in Dokkan, isn't it?
Yeah, one of my favorites.
What am I saying? The World Tournament's the best mode in Dokkan. Jeez, I forgot about that one. So, anyway, diving in the order that this is on the wiki. So, I didn't actually think we would get any of these, but it looks like, I don't know if it's part 2, don't know if you would call it part 2, but starting from next week, starting from this week, when Chain Battle launches, we're going to have a legendary summon where Baby Vegeta is the featured unit. And the following week, we are going to have another legendary summon banner where Goku and Frieza are the featured unit. Now, I believe, I'm not going to jump over and look, but from memory, I believe Japan got another couple of these. One with Cell, one with Trunks and Pan, and one with the GT Trio. So we may get more if they do a part 2 of this celebration, but just for now, it looks like we're getting those two. You going to summon?
For who?
Baby or Goku and Frieza?
No, not at all.
Now, bear in mind,
who? No, man, no way. Blue Boys are coming after that, so I'm definitely saving my stones for Blue Boys.
I don't know about after that. I still think there's a chance we might get a global first in part 2 of this. The only thing is, I don't know, like generally in part 2s it's when they launch an LR, isn't it? And I don't see us getting a global first LR, so if they do a part 2, I'm curious to what it will be.
Well, it's like I mentioned the other day on a video that I was talking about was the unfortunate thing is last year we actually got a top legendary summon banner where a lot of people tend to forget that. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be that again. We're just going to get a top legendary summon banner next week.
Oh, that's right. It was Trunks and Pan, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Trunks and LR Goku Black. So what they can do is a great thing to do would be like put like LR UI Goku on a top legendary summon banner. I think that would be pretty cool.
It's gold coins, isn't it? Top legendary summon.
Gold coins.
Well, I'm going to cross my fingers and say we get that, because if we do get a gold coin banner, then LR UI Goku should get added to the coin store. I feel like they're going to hold that off till Jiren. That's the only thing that's making me think we won't get that. But you're right. I don't know why I said Trunks and Pan. I meant Trunks and Mai. So yeah, maybe you're right. Well, that's a bit early in the video, but Gacha's just dropped a prediction for what we could be receiving in part 2. But we'll go over that in more detail. We've also got, skip these missions because they're just standard, the Piranga Dragon Balls campaign. I've not bothered my arse to put out a video explaining how to do this, but I think there might be someone on this video that could maybe plug something that they've got out there. Do you know anybody that would maybe have a bit of a resource to how you could get all these Piranga Dragon Balls, Gacha?
Yes, myself.
Oh yeah, man, you got that. Well, maybe you'll drop
a million other videos of it.
Well, maybe you'll drop into the comment section when this video goes live and drop a little link to your video for the people to check that out. But yeah, I mean, guys, it's fairly easy. I mean, generally the hint isn't exactly hard to decipher. I think there was one yesterday. It was like punch the dokkan machine. It's like, what could that be? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, these are pretty easy to get. You do get decent wishes from them though. I believe you can get the wish tickets, as they call them. You can get Grand Elder Kai's, and you can get potential orbs. You can get a lot of other stuff as well, but if you choose anything other than those three, there's something wrong. You want to choose one of those three options. And I believe, Gacha, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I believe you get to wish on Purunga twice.
Yes. There's going to be 2 set of wishes. So definitely get your Kais, your orbs. And then depending if you do not have incredible gems to get the EZAs done, you could buy those. Because I know a lot of people haven't been able to finish up cooler because of the incredible gems. I mean, I think a lot of us are good because of link leveling.
Yeah.
But for the people who don't, if you have to buy that, go ahead. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I always go for the same. I always go Kai's, orbs, and training items because typically those are the 3 things I always run out of.
Yeah, I mean, I don't actually need any of the wish tickets, to be honest with you, but I'll probably still take the wish tickets.
I don't need it right now.
Yeah, I'm the same, man. So also, this one I actually quite like. You've got the ×2 multiplier thing. It's halved. I mean, I must admit, I actually quite like that because I'm quite lazy. If I'm doing something like grinding out the medals to awaken a new character, it's good to have that double boost. I just wish they would allow you to do that double boost at all time. I don't really see any great reason why Dokkan thinks that we don't deserve to be able to run double boost all the time, but at least during this celebration that is halved as well.
Well, I think it starts on the 15th, right?
No, it's now. I've been using it.
Oh, okay, sick.
You've also got rank XP, so if you've not leveled your way up to whatever crazy number you want to go to, if you're one of these people that wants to hit 999 for whatever reason, you can do that. Hopefully one day they update the rewards for rank and we will get a big bunch of dragon stones for being pre-ranked. We've got Baba 30% off. I'm not going to really spend any time talking about that. We've also got the return of all the Dokkan events. Again, you kind of expect that to happen. I suppose you'd call this a big celebration. It's a bit iffy with me right now. But yeah, you get that back all the time now. You've got the Exploding Gratitude packs, which is just packs to summon on the banners that are live at the moment. I'm not going to talk about the banners simply because me and Gacha are going to do a second video talking about the 2 units on the banner, so I'm not going to go into that just now. We'll skip past that, just like we will skip past the Dual Dokkan Fest. We've got the 2 Dokkan events, which again, every time there's a new unit you expect to see these. We did get the story renewal for the Hero of Justice, which I think was 6 stages, it might have been 7, you'll need to correct me here if I'm wrong. I think it was 6 actually. So you get 12 stones from that, which is always good to have. You got the Ultimate Clash. How did you find the Ultimate Clash? Was it me, or was this one just ridiculously easy?
Yeah, it was really easy. It's going to get easier once we start the Frieza one. Which, by the way, when can we start buying the copies of LR, Bobbity, and Deborah? Is that up yet?
Nah, I think it's when Frieza comes out, so I'm not like one of these people that are absolutely dialed into the timing of these things. I know that the special one we got for the... I'm still going to call it the download celebration. I'm always going to call it the download celebration. The one we got for the download celebration and the one we got for the anniversary set us back a little bit. But I think that this is the last time that Jiren's on Global. If it's not, it's the second last time that Jiren's on Global. And I think when we get Frieza is when we can buy Babidi and Dabura. So look forward to that. I would say keep saving your battlefield currency for that, but I'm saving my battlefield currency for potential orbs getting refreshed in the shop. That's what I need more than anything. I could
always use potential orbs.
Mate, it's crazy. I just wish that they would refresh that thing once a month. Just let us buy. I mean, if you don't want to go for the LRs, if you'd rather have potential orbs, just let us buy them once a month. I mean, seriously, we don't have the extra bonuses that JP get on their daily orb map, because they get bonus drops, hidden characters and stuff. We don't have that, so at least let us buy the bloody potential orbs every month. We've also got the Extreme Z area with Frieza and Cooler. What do you think of that?
Amazing. I love them.
No, not the characters. What did you think of the actual stage?
Oh, it was fine. It was super easy.
Yeah, I found it pretty easy as well.
I'm happy. No, that's good. They made it, if you had, you could beat that whole stage with free-to-play characters easily.
I
And
didn't.
good ones too.
I didn't know. I had LR full power Freezer rocking that. He was just making it extremely easy for me. But yeah, I like the stages. Strangely, I'm probably not like a lot of people. I enjoy extreme Z areas. I've got no problem with them. People
Me
like
too.
people dump on them, but I think they have their benefits, like link leveling. You get some link levels while you're running them, because some of these characters you're forced to run. You've probably not link leveled them up to level 10, so you usually do unlock a fair number of links doing it. It makes you think of some different kind of team builds you maybe wouldn't normally run. I think the only reason that people don't like them, and if people were being brutally honest, they would tell the truth. People don't care about extreme Z areas. What they care about is not getting 34 stones for easy A in the characters. That's what the real issue is. I don't think there's anything wrong with extreme Z areas. I just think people get a bit upset that we don't get a big load of dragon stones when we use an extreme Z area to do a character. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I definitely do. Definitely do.
We also have. No, I'm not going to go over that. That's just the event that you need to do to unlock Frieza so that you can easy aim. We've got the return and story events. We've got, I think, does this come tomorrow? Does this come tomorrow? Let me just double check. The 11th. When's the 11th? Is that tomorrow? Yeah, it is tomorrow. We get the Extreme C Hero Extermination Plan. There's 2 characters. Off the top of my head, I'm thinking it's Majin, Vegeta, and Boo. Is that right?
Yes, it's going to be one week and then the other week.
Yeah, so again, another, I'm not going to say free-to-play units, but units that people should probably have maxed out sitting in their box if they've been playing for any period of time. You get a chance to make them a little bit more relevant again. And then we have the main event of this celebration, the Explosive Chain Battle. Before we go in and we start talking about the Explosive Chain Battle, I want to use this section to speculate. Right now, I don't know what your thoughts are. I'm going to say it now, I do not think this celebration is going to end without a proper EZA. Do you agree or disagree?
Disagree, because last year we didn't get any proper EZAs for the celebration.
I think we will this time, because I don't think we can base it on last year. The reason I say that is because we've got the Tournament of Power thing coming up, right? Blue Vegeta and Blue Goku, they're Tournament of Power focused, obviously. You've got Jiren, who you've obviously got to assume is going to drop at the same time. Kinda like what they did last year with Kaioken Goku and Kale and Cauliflower. So I think they'll turn it into a whole Tournament of Power celebration. And I honestly don't think in the month of December they're going to give us Kale and Cauliflower's Easy A and Topo and Dispo's Easy A. And really, I think Dokkan would be doing a disservice to Global if they took one of those Easy A's away, because then how long are we going to wait for it again? So I think, or I hope, crossing my fingers, I think we're going to get a surprise Easy A this month. And I don't think it will be Super Saiyan 3 Broly. I think it will be, finally, Kale and Cauliflower. I'm willing to bet, I don't know what yet, don't ask me what I'm going to bet. I'm willing to bet that we will at least get an Easy A, and I'm leaning more towards it being Kale and Cauliflower. Are you just solely basing it on last year that you don't think we'll get one?
Yeah, that's mainly it. Because they typically do like patterns, right? I mean, Dokkan's always been about like different patterns and stuff like that. So I would say probably not, and I would say December is probably gonna be like the Easy A month. We could potentially get 3 Easy A's in December, but no, I mean, I agree. I would like it if they did it now, so that way they don't have to throw them all together. Because yeah, we do need to get Kale and Khalifa. We do need to get Dipso and Topo. We need Super Saiyan 3 Broly's Easy A. Like the Broly's Easy A and Topo's, you know, are going to be basically glued to that celebration we're getting with Blue Boys. Mm-hmm. So they'll come then. But for the girls, yeah, this is like literally the perfect opportunity to drop the girls already. Like, I was shocked that they didn't want to drop the girls now in the first part. But yeah, if they don't drop them in part 2, I honestly have no idea when and how we're ever going to get those units.
Well, I'm just going to look at last year's, just bringing it up just now quickly. Last year's Thank You celebration. Now, obviously, it was in 2 parts. So How many Dragonstone? I know that this is treading old ground for you because you just done a podcast where you went over all this, right? But let's just see. So they got, for part 1, they get 351 Dragonstones. What was on here? There was a couple of story events. There was two. Why was there 2 virtual? Alright, there was 1 virtual class. There was a 35 boss rush. So there was a new boss rush stage last year. I don't think we'll get a new boss rush stage somehow.
No, I don't think so either.
LR Trunks Legendary campaign. So that was a, what did they call them again? That was one of those. Oh, what are they called? The free-to-play LRs. My brain's just completely died on me here. Frieza, Trunks, Vegeta. What is it? Prime Battle. Prime Battle. That was a Prime Battle campaign. Yeah, you're right. They didn't have an easy last year. Did they have one in part 2?
Nope.
Oh. A lot of Dragonstones though. 511? I don't think we'll get that somehow.
No, I don't think we're not going to hit that, I don't think.
So for part 2 they got, what did they get? What did they actually get for content? So there's that top legendary summon that you were talking about. So I think, yeah, you could be right. They could quite easily slot a new top legendary summon in there, which is just bringing back two units from this year and probably an earlier year. Easy Festival. They did an Extreme Z battle last year. They had Goku Black. I'm looking at it right here.
Mean?
They had physical Goku Black last year in part 2. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, so they didn't have an easy A.
They did have an easy A. They did. So that does that maybe lift you back towards, well, actually, wait a minute, maybe we will get an easy A then. Are you still thinking? Is your hope level just risen from the fact that I've just come across
just
that?
risen right now because Kale Khalifa would be perfect for that spot.
And it would be of typical Dokkan fashion for Global that they would give us the Kale and Caulifla easy A right after we do a chain battle where they would actually be quite useful. That's the type of thing that they would do at Global Dokkan, so I could totally imagine them doing that. I'll jump into the chain battle just now and we can go over why that Kale and Caulifla would obviously be good if they got their easy A before this chain battle. So it is against the Super Saiyan God Goku. As you can see, the stages you want, the characters you want to use for an advantage is Universe Survival Saga, Universe 6, and Rapid Growth. And if you look here, you can see that Kale and Caulifla prominently feature on the characters that provide you with a boost. And 2 of the characters that are sitting right there that I'm hovering my mouse over just now is the AGL Caulifla and the physical, where is she? The physical Kale, the Berserker Kale. Those are the 2 that are due the easy A, and obviously if we had them for this event, it would probably make it a little bit easier. So what do you think about this chain battle? Do you think it's going to be a head scratcher like some of the other ones have been on Japan lately, or do you think this is Global's last easy ride on these chain battles before it starts getting to the more crazy things like special pose, etc.?
It's going to be a mission. It's going to be hard. A lot of people are not going to be able to hit 100k. Just saying it now. I got to be a negative Nancy. It's not going to be easy. It won't be.
I think this is the only thing that kind of puts me down a little bit on it. I think you've got more of a chance of hitting 100k than I've got a chance of hitting 100k. The reason I say that is because I can put most of these characters up for you to use as my friend.
Oh yeah,
rainbowed. But this is what I hate about Chain Battled. I've got most of these characters either rainbowed or near rainbowed, and the ones that are near rainbowed are the LR and the TUR of the LR, who's at 90% and 79% respectively. That's not going to help me though. And that's what I hate about Chain Battle. I hate that the event is structured in such a way that you having a great box is to help others, it's not going to help yourself, and it's the one element I really don't like about the event. I don't know if they'll change it, I don't know if they'll do anything to improve it, but does that not get you, does that not like annoy you a little bit, that no matter how good your box is, it's really how good everybody else's box is that's important to you when you're playing?
Absolutely,
this
that's why it's such a mission, and like a week or two before the actual chain battle starts, I start messaging around looking for people to see who I could add.
Top tip, get Gresh. Doesn't matter who it is, he's usually always got them rainbowed anyway. So if you can get him on your friends list, I think, I'm not saying you're guaranteed to get a top score, because I've seen Toon doing ones, and even with Garesh there, it sometimes just doesn't work out for you. It can be one of these things that you can think you've got the perfect lineup, and then you just don't get the score. Against Broly, I used the same team 3 times, and not one of those times did I get the same score. And I was using the little method, the slowdown method, so you can kind of quickly choose your characters. So there wasn't like a delay in how quick I was picking them, and it just seems so random. I just don't understand how the mode, even with detailed breakdowns and explanations, I still don't understand how the mode works, and it annoys me because I like to kind of understand the in-depth mechanics of it, but I feel that people still don't quite fully grasp Chain Battle, despite using it on multiple times already in Japan. I think Japan have had they're on their 6th right now, and we're just about to have our, I want to say 3rd. This is our 3rd, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
Well, our first was against Mu, which was Japan's 4th, and then we looped back round to the start and we done our 2nd against Broly. I think this is only our 3rd. Yeah, it is our 3rd, and it's against God Goku. I'm not sure. I mean, do you remember? Does Cell still work for this one, or had they dropped the whole Cell meta by this point? Because I know that you could use Cell up to a certain point, and then they introduced one of the later chain battles, and Cell didn't work anymore. You had to try and do something else. But I know there was either 1 or possibly 2 where the Cell meta still worked for your Extreme team. Do you know, was the Broly one the only one, or could you do God Goku with Cell?
I don't remember, actually.
See, I'm tempted to go back and watch some old JP runs, because if that's the case, making an Extreme team...
that's what I always do.
Making an Extreme team might be a wee bit easier, because obviously trying to fit an Extreme team with just Universal Survival Saga, Rapid 6, and Universal Survival Saga, Universe 6 and Rapid Growth would probably be difficult, because you've only got really Hit, there's an Extreme Jiren. I can't really think of many other characters that would make up that category, so it'd be a bit iffy to try and build a supporters list for your Extreme side anyway. I think that's probably going to be the big hurdle that people face on this event. So, are you excited, or are you not excited for this chain battle? Do you think you're going to rank using my supporters gacha, or are you kind of just going to...
your supporters?
Are you going to wing it?
I'm not excited. I'm never excited about chain battle. I'm not a big fan of it. It's whatever. Stones, stickers. We'll just try to get to, like, top 10%, probably, around there.
I want 1%, I always want 1%. I hate having a target in front of me. It's like, I've got to get that, I've got to get up there, I've got to be the 1%. So yeah, that's basically us looked at Chain Battle. There's not a lot to say. I mean, really, go out there now. You've got probably, 24 hours until it starts, or I could be wrong there, because it's obviously not UK time. I think in UK it probably starts at 8 in the morning on Friday, so you've got about a day and a half. You could take Gacha's advice, use things like Discord, use things like the Reddit. I know that there's usually a pinned post at the top of the Dokkan subreddit where people offer themselves as friends, and you can kind of work yourself out to get decent supporters and stuff. So if you prepare for it, you'd maybe get a better shot at it. But I'd say try and do that now before it starts, because when it starts, these people just have massive friends lists full of requests, and you probably won't get good friends. So you should maybe take Gacha's advice and start cleaning up your friends list now and try and get yourself supporters. So like I say, aim for people that have got Kales, Cauliflowers, Kale and Cauliflower, Kefla. That's the type of thing that you're looking for this event, and hopefully you can smack Goku about and get yourself some decent rewards. So before we finish up Gacha, I'm going to take a look at one final thing, and that is just asking you to predict. So obviously you now think there's a possibility that we could receive an easy A, but you're still a bit hazy on it.
No, after you talk about Goku Black, no, I Kale and Khalifa has no reason not to be in part 2. No reason not to be.
Well, there is one reason. They drop Broly. I hope they don't drop Broly. I hope they do.
No, I think Broly, well, I don't know. If they drop Broly first, it's just kind of crazy to me, but we'll definitely see, right?
Yeah. Looking at JP, not JP, but looking at last year, one of the other things they had was a thank you special friend celebration. I wouldn't be surprised if they done that again, you know, where they give you bonus items and Elder Kais and stuff like that. I would rather they brought back the friend summon that they had during, I think it was during the download celebration, where you had a chance to actually pull Grand Elder Kais, Sleepy Kais. If they'd done that again, I'd probably drain my friends points all the way down once again, because I don't know if they're going to bother adding another LR to this pool. It seems to be that they've had the chance to do that for well over a year and a half now, and they haven't done it. So, not holding my breath for that one. Only other thing I can see looking at part 2 of this event last year was a world tournament. We're obviously not getting that, thank God. They had various returning story events. Yeah, to me it looks like the only thing they really got in part 2 was that Easy A and the new missions and the top legendary summon. So, I mean, it could still be a bit dry in the content front. I'm a bit worried about that now that I've seen it, if I'm being completely honest. Because one thing we need in Dokkan right now is content. I know it's beating an old drum that, oh, it's dry, but let's be honest. I mean, Dokkan has been pretty dry for a considerable period of time for us in Global. So, I would really, really hope that what we're going to see popping up in part 2, and I've got my heart set on it, is category Super Battle Road. Not Extreme Super Battle Road, just category Super Battle Road, where we get the new Gohan and Trunks, Gohan and Goku free to play LR card. What do you think the odds are that we'll actually get Super Battle Road, or do you think I'm just kidding myself on?
I see no reason why they shouldn't, but seeing, I don't know, Dokkan's amazing way of thinking recently, I don't know what they're going to do. I would love to get to 10 stages now, you know, have content to do and, you know, bids and stuff like that, but obviously, I don't know what's going on anymore. We're still missing 20 stages. It's maddening, honestly.
I mean, I don't think we'll get the extremes. I'm not thinking we'll get the extreme Super Battle Road. I think we'll probably get that January, February or something like that. It makes sense for them to drop it in January, because obviously Global gets people don't realise this, but Global gets really down in the dumps when Japan have their anniversary celebration, because you just look on with these envious eyes that they're getting the new hype unit, and I think Global can go into a bit of a slump around about January, February. But it's already been in a slump up until that point, so they obviously can't let that continue, and I think we're going to have to get these Super Battle Road stages pretty soon, and probably we will end up getting a Global First unit, which I hope we don't get, if I'm being honest. But that's basically it, guys. I know this has been a bit of a waffle fest. Me and Gacha just basically chatting about what we think's coming up for part 2, but basically my summary is, I don't think part 1 of this celebration's actually been that hype. There's not been that much to do, to be completely honest. You can awaken a couple of units, and you've been able to do things that you can do every other month, like Dokkan Battlefield, and there's been one refreshed story event. So if you had to rank it out of 10, Gacha, final word, what would you give it? Genuinely.
Of this celebration?
So far, part 1, what we've had part 1 so far. Not the banners. For content, you would give it a 6. God, you're optimistic.
6 or a 5?
Keep going. I like that. 5's more reasonable.
How low do you want me to go?
2, 1.
Oh my god.
That's how I feel about it. If I'm being brutally honest, that's how I feel about it. Yeah, we got a story renewal that we should have got sooner than now, but obviously if they'd given us it sooner than now, we would have had even less to do. I just think all they had to do to save this celebration was, from the get-go, drop the 10 stages of Super Battle Road. If they had done that, I would have easily given this celebration a 9. Easily. But let's hope they can redeem that in part 2. So anyway, guys, speaking of part 2, this isn't as such a 2-part video, but we are going to just jump over to Gacha's channel just now to discuss in more detail the banners, specifically the 2 main banner units. So we've got some interesting thoughts to share on them. We've got a bit of a difference of opinion of who's best. Jump over there, make sure you check that out. Gacha will probably bring the energy in that video. But as usual, thanks for joining me on the channel. If you've not subbed, please do so. Check out my races I put out recently, they're very entertaining. Gacha, say your thing before we go, mate.
Alright guys, thanks for having me. I know I just came off another podcast talking about the same thing, so I apologize if I wasn't as crazy, but no, thanks so much for having me on, dude. It was a pleasure for sure, and we'll definitely be doing more stuff in the future, guys. So see you guys later.
Alright guys, and then for me as well, I will just say, like I say, sub to me, sub to Gacha, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next Dokkan Battle video. See you later.